My name is Leslie Delp, and I am the founder and the bereavement specialist at Olivia's House, a grief and loss center for children.
I'm KC Delp, and I'm the executive director at Olivia's House. Our job is to determine how do you put meaning to your loss and cope with it in a positive way. I think one of the unique things about Olivia's House is that we're just connecting children who are grieving, whether that's, cancer, whether that's suicide, whether that's just natural loss or accident or trauma. We're just connecting those children together, and they find a common thread. This is what we call the Confessional at Olivia's House. It's a space that they can go in and unload. Journaling is huge for the kids, and this almost acts as that. It's a video journal. One of the first things that we tell the groups when they're learning about this place and how they can use it, this room particularly, we share that this is a private space. Only 2 people are ever going to see what you do in here. Myself as the video companion who's operating the space that night, making sure the camera's running and the mics are all on and the whole 9 yards. I'm going to see it while you're filming it. And then our bereavement specialist is going to see it the next day. And she's watching it just to make sure that there's nothing unsafe in what you're saying, that there aren't any concerns there. But other than that, no one else is going to see it. And even when we see it, unless there's a big concern, we're not going to talk to you about it. We're not going to come next week and say, hey, we were talking and what's going on with this? It's that. It stays there. It's left there. So that's empowering to the child to know I can almost say things that I would never say to anyone else. Someone's going to hear it, but they're not going to talk to me about it. And that's been just the nicest part of it, being able to unload things and say things that they necessarily can't tell their parents, or they don't feel comfortable telling their parents. They were going onto Facebook and dumping, which was really helpful for them. But sometimes what you're dumping isn't always true. It's just how you feel. It was getting them into trouble. Our idea was to create almost a video journaling space that was safe. What's nice then, at the end of the program, we're able to say to them, we're going to come to you and ask you, what do you want us to do with it? Because we record all of it and we keep all of it. But at the end, it's up to you. So if you tell us, delete it, it's gone, it never shows up again. It's history. But if you tell us you would love to have a DVD made of it, we can do that. Or post it on YouTube for others, we can do that. But the one question we're going to ask is, can we use what you've filmed to help teach others? Do you trust us as the professionals to use what you've taught us to help teach others? And so far, every child has said, yes, absolutely. If you can use what I've shared to help someone, please do.
You can't take away the pain, but you can help them to be a teacher of their pain.
The goal here is to dispel this idea that you're the only one. You're not alone.
We are in this together.